So basically, if there's he talks about Jesus. Imagine there was a divine mother, and ask it if you had a divine father, and ask it as you have both parents of divine parents. Because the one God is everything, which is female, male orientated, and can be attached to everything which is female, male. So yeah, it goes a bit more in depth when you've got a mum too. Some of these things they need to realize. Talking is also very about talking, you can emotion and authenticness is important, because authentic, it means what your heart says is to be authentic. Authentic answer is something out of love, is helping others, trying to do your bit. Doesn't matter if it's right or wrong, but on the case of the spirit within us, it's right. It's right for us and whoever comes across us as people. Again, you are strong. You make a good pastor and you lead well. But I've got a message to tell. My advice for kids: give them two choices. They'll make the right choice. Give them the wrong choice and the right choice. They're smart enough to know the right choice. Listen to your kids. They have a lot of good wisdom to tell us about more than you know. They say the dandiest things. You just have to really listen and not interrupt those kids. As well as adults, don't interrupt adults when they're talking, especially if they're heightened and in fight or flight mode. They just need to get what they want to say out, and you just need to understand what they're trying to say. Give up your own thoughts and listen by communicating, by listening, and just shutting your mouths. That's what you guys should be preaching. I reckon what Jesus wanted you guys to preach is real to me, and I think I think that you guys should preach what makes you do something kind, and what is behind that, and how you described it, and how you really, what makes that's unconditional love is kindness, because you do that out of unconditional love. Kindness is the best way I could explain. Complete, like proper kindness, like generally generous with not just money. You're generous with your time, with your so also communication words you can use are like, oh, okay, oh, I understand, now I get you, oh, totally. Or just short words that doesn't change the subject. Ask questions, because then you're changing what they have to get out, and they lose it, and they don't get out what they want to get out. So when it's heightened relationships status and things are not going too well, someone needs to be the listener, and someone needs to be the it doesn't mean the listener doesn't talk, but according to what's comfortable with the conversation to the person who's trying to talk. So there's one listener and there's one talker, and the talker should be listening to themselves as well, because some of these things And like, why would like Jesus like get tortured and so tortured and let that happen? And you know what I mean? It's like too scripted. It's 2,000 years ago. They could have changed the whole story to suit themselves. Jesus probably was there, but he left on unaccords. He probably flew away, man. Like, and he's come back. Doesn't fit. Doesn't fit. Doesn't fit. I think they're hiding the truth through a book. I think you have to see what is in your heart and what your heart says. What your heart says about the Bible, and just use your discernment. Use your discernment, your gut feeling, brother. Just feel everything. Don't stop feeling, and just let that relax and run through you. The feelings, that's energy going through you. That's the feelings, the energy. And you can push energy out of your hands and into someone else and heal people, man. I do it, energy Reiki healing. And it's powerful. And I've grown legs, man. In jail, I grew legs. People had skinny legs, and you know, they're bad karma, and I release that karma, you know. I pray to the Lord, and the Lord listens, and the Lord loves me, man. The Lord never left me. So, my nigga Greg.